And you join us this evening as we're deciding on a job to take. Stella's just marvelling at some of the weights involved. The very heavy cargo.
4 tons is
Wouldn't be from Cardiff to Newcastle, would it?
oh, it's Glasgow to
Yeah.
Duisburg. So it's the best paying job, and it's the lightest job, although it's an Avco truck. I have made my mortal enemy due to that one job we did that one time.
Yes.
But yeah, we should probably synchronize the job.
Yeah. So I'm just replying to an inquiry about my avatar.
Your avatar on
My avatar on everywhere, every time.
Sure.
I only have one avatar, and it is the avatar that I have.
the avatar.
The avatar. I am the avatar.
Oh god, I can't
If you
remember who
play-
directed that. James.
James Cameron. I was actually more going for the Ultima series of games there with that, but you probably are too young to remember Ultima games, unless you played them on the Master System with us way back in the day. Anyway, yes, coordinating a job. I don't seem to have any. Well, I do have a few urgenty job type things. What's your best paying urgent job?
Glasgow to Duisburg.
I don't have that. Well, I
Rotterdam
wonder
to Southampton.
if the bonus is that important.
I mean, we don't have to do it. It's just...
To Southampton. I mean, I could just do a cycle of resetting, logging out and logging in, and see if that spurs it to life.
I'm not really that. I'm not that worried if I get one that's less than you or you get.
Well, I don't mind getting
yeah,
one that's less than you. I mean, you're the one that's slightly behind. I don't know how far you are behind. Right. So what's your best one again? Sorry, Duisburg.
Glasgow to Duisburg.
See, I've got a Sheffield to Duisburg. Are you crossing at Newcastle? In that
Hold
one.
on a sec.
That's
Hold on a sec, Bob.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Gives me time to answer more questions about the avatar.
Crisis averted. We're fine now.
Crisis averted.
Sorry, what were we saying there?
I was saying, are your Glasgow to Duisburg one? Are you going via Newcastle ferry to Amsterdam? So it might be a fairly different route, if so.
Yes.
Right. So I've got a Sheffield to Duisburg one that's my most valuable player, as it were.
Duisburg?
Glasgow to Brussels, that's miles away. But Edinburgh to Duisburg. I've got an Edinburgh to Duisburg.
Oh, do you?
Aye.
Shall we go for that then?
Yeah, if you go Glasgow Duisburg, this isn't. See, it'll be interesting to compare. How much is your contract for roughly? About 7,000 or so.
7,600.
7,600, right? That's a fairly good comparison there. This one's actually 8,200, but it's a standard delivery. I'm interested to.
200. Oh, mine's a.
Oh, hang on. You're in pounds, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm in euro. This
All
is making it difficult to compare.
The silly dollar.
Listen, I play as God intended.
So that's what, like, £2,000 or
There's
something?
no
like
point in us trying to figure out what it is. Let's one of us change back over here.
that? I can change.
If you don't mind, I don't mind changing either.
No, it's Euro Truck Simulator. I don't know why I changed.
Don't know either. Disgusting.
What would it be in graphics game?
Gameplay. You could probably change it to yen or something.
Kilograms and tons.
Here's me thinking, God, I've been doing well, you know, and you've not been getting as much as me, and no, you've probably been getting more than me, if anything.
Euro. Okay, we're good.
Cool.
So, that gives me. That seems like a lot more money. 9,500.
Right, that is a lot more money. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take this one for 8,200.
€27 per mile.
Yeah, it's about €27.10 per mile for me. Okay, let's do that. Now, once we take it, we should check once we get in game and make sure that it hasn't expired instantly. So I wasn't actually getting any more money per time remaining 8 hour 33 minutes. Jeez. So ETA Saturday 6:06, 24 hours 3 minutes.
Remaining
Wow.
22 hours. A bit better than yours.
Bit better. You could probably make it. I don't think I can though.
Start heading off then.
Ugh, I'll just take the late penalty. I don't care. Just drive faster, Bertie B, is the answer. Just drive faster.
How half is your Chevy? How heavy is your?
I don't even know what you're trying to ask anymore.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna stop because I was about to say how heavy is your shaft, but how
Ventilation shaft.
Yes.
I don't think
if you're delivering
I'm doing
that.
a reservoir tank actually, which is
Oh, so
11,
quite
11 ton. Yeah, this
Cool.
isn't so fast. You've discovered a recruitment agency. Fandabby-dozy.
Job centre. So does that mean we can stop trucking and get another job, or
Yeah, we can retire. It's,
it'll just be Euro Simulator?
yeah, I found another thing here. Don't know what the heck that is. Ah, a man truck dealer. I drive a man truck because I'm a manly man. Oh,
Yeah.
that lagged.
I mean, I don't know how good man trucks are, but I seem to just compare Iveco to Scania, and that's probably unfair. Because I'm probably comparing the worst Iveco truck to the best Scania, but I know nothing about trucks apart from they sometimes go fast and they sometimes
Speeding
go slow.
offence! Ah, for fudging out loud.
We've been on the road for 5 seconds.
The thing is, I slowed down for it as well. I saw the speed camera sign, was slowing down, got down to 30, beeped at some passing trucks, then sped up thinking I was past it. Clearly I was still in the zone of control. Sorry.
It's alright, don't have to apologise to me.
Well, I apologise for shouting and interrupting you. Apologise to all the viewers as well for their ears bleeding. This. Oh, I should really not be checking the stream quality while I'm trying to turn onto a motorway.
How far away are you?
24 hours. It doesn't bode well for me finishing this in 6 hours, does it really?
I'm probably going to be late as well, unless yeah, well, I'm definitely going to be late. Actually, I forgot I have to park it as well. Taking this ramp at 55. On. Yeah, this is definitely got some more torque. Is that someone behind me? No, it's not. Oh, this is an Iveco truck.
There you go.
Didn't even realise. This I'm offline. Hold on. That's not good. Stop the truck.
Ah, okay. I would just plough on. Well, not that you're ploughing, but I suppose it's worth. If we're playing it online, we might as well play it online. If it's all right with you, I'm not going to wait for you to catch up because.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, obvious reasons. Although I could just stop the truck and go into the pause menu, and that would stop time, I think, until you caught up. Strangely. There must be a way to re-log in without relaunching Euro Truck Simulator 2. Must be a way.
Probably is. I'm too lazy.
No, no, fair enough. Fair enough. Figure it out at some point. But yeah, no, I decided to make the thumbnail for the VOD a screenshot of the crash when I'm facing it. Like all you can see out of the windshield is like the painted dash line that goes down the middle of the road.
Ah.
So it was a heck of a crash.
That did my job.
What was it saying about your job, sorry?
No, I reset it, so.
Oh, you're not taking that job then?
No, I cancelled it. I'll do Edinburgh to Dusseldorf, that's close enough.
Well, hang on. If you've cancelled your job, I'll cancel this one. I was only doing this because you were doing the Duisburg one as well.
Well, this one's on the way anyways.
Yeah, but I'm going to be like a lot later than you would have been. You could have made it in time.
Okay. Start again.
Why did you reset your job? Out of interest.
No, it said there's a game change when I re-enter.
Yeah, you need to remember to reset G-force economy, reset to 0 after resetting the economy.
Okay.
Otherwise, it will do that every time you come back into the game. I see it wasn't intentional. I misunderstood. Misunderstood your meaning.
Well, it's been successful so far.
That reset. In fact, I will just get back on
I always
there,
have to change it back to 0.
Sorry?
I always have to change it back to 0.
You always have to change it back to 0, did you say?
Do you? Or just...
Just when you reset the economy, yeah. After you've done that, you have to reset it, yes. Back to 0. Reset the reset, as it were, otherwise it'll just keep resetting.
Okay, so...
Yep.
What ones do we have now?
My top price is Rotterdam to Plymouth. But I've also got a fair others. I've got, yeah, Rotterdam, Plymouth, Newcastle, Metz, Glasgow, Brussels, Amsterdam, Dover, Amsterdam, Frankfurt. Any of those?
I have Glasgow, Brussels, did you say?
Yeah, I've exactly
I have
that.
a Glasgow, Brussels as well.
Highly paid?
7.5.
7.
Offer expires in 15 hours.
What are your top ones?
Edinburgh to Dortmund, Swansea to Cali, Glasgow to Sheffield.
Glasgow to Sheffield. It's one of your top ones. How much is that? Out of interest.
1,600 actually.
7,600, did you say?
8,600.
That's quite a lot for just Glasgow to Sheffield.
Yeah.
I've got Glasgow to Sheffield. I've got Glasgow to Liverpool, which is pretty close by. It'd be nice to have one to Manchester or something. I mean, I have a Glasgow to Liverpool, which I could take while you take the Sheffield one. What's the price per mile on that?
26.70.
That's not... What weird route is it taking you to Sheffield?
Through...
What's the distance on it?
through Carlisle.
Top centre.
How do you...
Click on the job and then it's in the top
trip
centre.
distance 310 miles.
See, Glasgow to Liverpool is 237 miles. How is it another, like... Wow,
I don't
okay.
know. I don't know. Should we do that or what do you think?
Let's have a look and see if I've got any Edinburgh to Sheffield. Aberdeen to Sheffield. I wouldn't even mind one to Manchester, actually. Let's destination Swansea, Felixstowe, Hanover. Am I going the right direction here? Yeah, I think I am. Manchester. That's from London. Never mind that. Liverpool to Manchester. It's not that far, really. Cardiff, Manchester. These are all relatively piddling. Let's see what we've got to Sheffield. Sheffield, Rotterdam. Rotterdam to Sheffield. That's not quite the same as Glasgow. Interesting. Yeah, we must be slightly out of sync. What are your other top ones? Sorry for this.
Swansea to Calais.
Swansea to Calais.
Sheffield to Groningen. Edinburgh to Cologne.
Edinburgh to Cologne, you say? Yeah, you get some interestingly different ones from me. I don't know why they're so different. The hell is Cologne?
What Edinburgh ones do you have? Because I have a few.
Amsterdam is my top. I mean, all my Edinburgh ones are very poorly paid.
I have an Edinburgh to Amsterdam.
Yeah, it's like £3,000 though. I think we can do better than that.
That's pretty much get on the truck on the ferry and then.
Let's get on the truck, go down to Newcastle and get on the ferry though. I mean, yeah, it's not too much. Right, what's the price per distance? Let's have a look. Price per distance here. Wow. Oh right, these are all very short distance. I see. That's why they're so high. Like €56 per mile, but it's only within the city, so it's like right. There we go. Do you have an Aberdeen to Carlisle by any chance?
Carlisle?
Aberdeen, Carlisle, yeah.
Oh right. No.
Do you want
no,
to
I do. £6,000.
Yeah, just take the Glasgow to Sheffield one. I'll take the Glasgow to Liverpool one. I'll make yourself a tea while you're going the extra miles.
Ore, 18 tons of ore in a Scania.
Taking a reservoir tank. Let's check the time remaining. 10 hours, 37 minutes. Seems about right to me. Someone quite close in the local area, it would seem. Just at the exit to the depot. Cool. What fun. Right, I've left the yard. Not sure where your one is.
Oh, I'm in the quarry.
Ah, joy.
Call for assistance.
Might be worth doing. Might literally be worth doing. We'd be paid by the employer, get you somewhere. Where would it take you to?
Arrows are pointing me. What? Arrows are pointing me like into a wall. Like all fenced off.
Those are for people coming in, I think. Where would call for assistance take you to?
How
F7 and then press enter.
Glasgow, which would take me 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Worth it? Probably
Possibly.
not.
Well, I'm just gonna get up onto the motorway. That's probably why you're getting paid a lot more, because you're coming out of a quarry, partly.
Yeah, it was actually just outside of Glasgow, so.
Aye. Is that right? Aye.
Aye.
I don't know what that's from. Steph says it all the time, and I find it quite amusing. Is that right? Aye. Wait, it's not like chewing the fat or anything. I'm sure I'd recognise that.
Right, come on, let's be serious. Come on, let's go up this hill. I don't think I can. No, I was just.
What are you transporting?
Tons of ores.
Ores, that's it, of course. Yeah. Cool.
Quarry that never
Quarry.
ends.
Aye. The quarry, aye. Is that right? Aye.
Well, I'm supposed to be going this way because the arrows are pointing the other way, but.
You've come out the quarry before. You should know where you're going.
Yeah, kinda. Really struggling. It's really struggling, this truck.
Iveco.
Oh. Beloved Scania. We're on sort of level terrain now, so.
Scania. She really shouldn't be driving with the scenic camera. You know, the one that kind of stays fixed as your truck goes past it. Oh god. I wonder if I could do a whole journey like this. Probably could if enough practice. Okay, this is scaring me too much now. Doing 70 miles an hour. The time in which my truck is actually going past the camera is very short. And it obviously reverses the control, or, you know, in your brain it reverses the controls, because it looks like it's, you know, you're driving the opposite side. Anyway. You up to 80 mile an hour yet?
40 zone, so.
You only need to go the speed limit when there's speed cameras about, that's what I always say.
Yeah, but the speed cameras like come out of nowhere.
Just keep your eyes peeled.
I'm on a road now. Dirt road.
Excellent. Well, let's drop to 60 still. Speed cameras, slowing down. There you are, you little bandit, you. Righty. Getting the bit down, getting there as fast as possible. It's 7:30 in the morning, we're due there in 5 hours, half 12-ish. I think I can get there before then. I mean, when there's nothing on the road and laws are merely bits of paper, I think I
Dare
definitely
to be
can.
broken.
Well, exactly. Well, not so much broken as, you know, torn, burned, you know, ashes reconstituted, torn up again, burned again, buried under a full moon, and then blown up.
So broken.
Broken, yeah.
Go past someone and that was the way these country roads.
I thought I'll try and get a nice, you know, screenshot, because, you know, I'm in a kind of slightly hilly bit. Actually, it's kind of reminiscent of the drive down to Preston, so this may well be accurate. And then I realised, oh, I'm going around this corner at about 75 miles an hour. Oh, a slight tilt there. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to get screenshots. I know what happens when I try and get screenshots. It's not good. M74. Am I going to Carlisle, isn't it?
Sheffield.
You're going to Sheffield, I'm going to Liverpool, I think.
Going through Carlisle, aren't we?
Yeah. I'm going to Liverpool. Euro Acres.
Not even in Glasgow.
I'm on the M6 now. I think my wheels are leaving the ground momentarily because I keep hearing the suspension, or what I think is the suspension, doing stuff. Some kind of hydraulics. I'm a great truck driver, honestly.
That's
What's up?
No. I think the less wheels the better, but could be wrong.
How do you mean the less wheels the better?
Less wheels on the ground, I think it goes faster.
Not sure it works like that. Jeez, had to slow right down for that speed camera. It was 50, not 60 like the last one. I've got a couple of people in my local Players list. Don't see them on the road ahead of me, so either they're on the road near me or they're going to be passing me. Yeah, they're going away from me, so they must be on a different road. Ah, I killed all my momentum. Sorry, what were you saying? I was trying to concentrate on the speed camera there. Less wheels on the ground is better. That's how it works.
Oh yeah.
Not sure it works. I think it works opposite to that, possibly. Depends on grip. As long as you've got enough grip and enough torque, you can do just about anything. That doesn't just go for trucks either. It goes for mechanics as well.
I miss motor.
Say that again?
I miss motorways, all I think I'm coming up. One of these days I'm gonna regret taking corners without looking the other way, but
As long as you've not got any slowdown lag from loading local players, you should be fine. That's the way I play it. If I'm at all not sure, I just hit tab and bring up the local players list. Oh, average speed cameras, you disgust me. Now, did I work out whether these were actually average or whether they just worked as instantaneous, I wonder?
I think you said they're supposed to be average, but sometimes.
Well, I kind of entered here going 70 and I'm kind of coming down to 50 now. Can I set my... There we go, I've set my average speed. So I'm doing 49. But my average speed should be above that. We'll see what happens. Science! Prove once and for all. And... didn't get a speeding ticket. I wonder if that's because I was within the tolerances or whether just because it's not at all average. Well, our ETA from originally being half 12 is now half 10. See if we can shave a couple more.
Can't do hours off in this week.
Hey, look, this is why I get hired to take these cargoes. I deliver on my promises. Hello?
There was a sign a minute ago that said speed cameras, and there was none, so I'm a bit worried if it just means in general there will be them on the way to Sheffield.
No, usually, in fact, invariably I've seen that there are speed cameras within 5 to 10 seconds, sometimes less, of the sign, depending on speed, you know, based on speed. I'll count the next speed camera I go past. Give a count. Maybe it is slightly more worrying than that. I can be wrong. 72 miles to go.
72 miles.
Yeah. Oh, I'm only going to
More.
Liverpool. I'm going about 80 miles less than you. Plus, I'm not hauling some heavy ore. What were you gonna say, sorry?
As soon as I get up to like 70 average speed cam.
As I say, I wouldn't worry about the average speed cameras. I think it's the instantaneous. I think they are instantaneous, but don't take my word for it. Okay, speed cameras. What am I trying to do here? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Yeah, passed it within about 10 seconds.
What speed were you doing?
I was doing over 70, and the speed camera's average was 50, so yeah. If anything, if I'd been doing 50, I would have had a little bit more time. Maybe, I don't know, 10% more time. There we go, there's a screenshot there. So I process the thing. So you can't take a screenshot while your truck is moving, because that would be dangerous. Taking your hands off the wheel. We'd never do that, of course. Right, 44 miles. My ETA is now 9:30. Running out of fuel? You should find a petrol station. Ah, I've got 88 litres. More than enough.
The employer pays for fuel.
The employer does play for fuel? They play for fuel and they play for keeps. They do pay for fuel, yes.
So it's worth like filling up the truck and then filling up some other tanks and sailing them on.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm supposed to be hauling a water tank, but actually I'm hauling a whole bunch of diesel.
Yeah,
Yep,
I can imagine you return the truck and you're like, yeah, take the truck back, but this tanker's mine.
Also, here's my expenses bill. It was 100 grand's worth of petrol. Not even a tanker, it's just loads and loads of the wee black jerry cans. Can someone help me unload this, please? Local player, maybe? Yep. Money Is that a Shooting Stars reference? No, that's Ulrika. Did you ever watch Shooting Stars? Or
Watched, I
not?
haven't watched. I said no.
Alright. Bit before your time, really. Vic Reeves and Bob Mortimer. And a young Mark Lamar back in the original series. Matt Lucas was on there as well. Ulrika Johnson, hence Ulrika. And a whole bunch of other people recurring. Panel show type thing. Ooh. Okay. Really took that bend faster than I should have, but never mind, we're all good. M56. See, now every time I play Euro Truck Simulator, all I have is John Denver's Country Roads in my head. Not that that's a bad thing, but you know.
It's probably the worst things you could have stuck in your head.
That's true. Just another nice little screenshot, I think. I really need to get that, whatchamacallit, highlights, clip thing. Ooh, I'm turning off here at Acres. He said stomping on the brake, hitting the turn signal. Ah, parking at the farm. If I remember, this one is a little bit tight to swing into. Let's see how we go.
Here already.
Maybe. How far do you have to go?
2 miles.
2 miles? That's not much. No, how much really? I didn't quite catch what you said.
Oh, you didn't. Did I say 162?
162. Okay, that's more than 2.
All right.
Ah, poor. I fell. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Confused my brain place. There we go. All done. Excellent.
Yeah, you have a little bit of time before I'm done.
Yeah, I guess.
Go make some tea, or you can do another job.
Yeah, may do both of those. I'll go make some tea anyway. In my somewhat cupboardless kitchen. Also took out the ground cupboard, the cupboard that was at ground level as well.
That side?
Same side, yeah. So my kitchen actually looks a lot bigger now.
I was gonna say, I've got a lot of space, yeah.
Yeah, temporarily. What are you gonna do though? That wasn't a literal question, that was more of a kind of rhetorical one. Actually quite thirsty. You know, I'm sure it'll be of interest to you and all the people watching the stream and the VOD later, but I got into the habit of keeping a bottle of water in the fridge. Not bottled water, just tap water in a bottle. I do drink a lot of water, and I have to say I am pleased with that decision. There are times when a nice cold slug of water is, you know, really hits the spot.
You want a nice cold.
Say that again?
Making me want a nice cold.
I do apologise.
I'm a trucker, so I can't
Indeed. Born
have the blackest of coffee.
Not exactly a controversial view I'm staking out here, but I do like cold water.
Better than warm water.
True. Although warm water is very useful if you're feeling sick and you can't. I really shouldn't talk about this on stream, but it is useful. It's a useful thing if you feel you need to. You know how that way how you get nauseous, and you know that actually throwing up will clear it. Well, warm water can be useful for that. And yeah, that's me alienating a whole bunch of viewers.
So, I had a guy from Virgin Media phone me up today.
Did you? That's interesting. What did he say?
Trying to sell me an early upgrade.
An early upgrade to what?
More expensive.
Oh,
My contract is up in October.
Mobile phone.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, having none of his.
Having none of his shenanigans.
I said no, I'll wait. But he insisted, so he's going to call me back tomorrow.
He insisted.
Like,
Alright.
yeah, go and speak to your mum. I was like, I really don't want to. I don't think she'll be interested, to be honest. But
Yeah, I don't approve of the hard sell, I have to say, but
so, yeah, worked out, and I'm going to get them only deal and buy a phone because it works out cheaper.
yep. Did I not recommend that at some point?
Yeah, and probably. I recommend a lot of things. Oh, jeez, another truck. Hold on. Concentrate for a sec. While I pass the truck. Good, we're good. But yes, probably.
I'm sure we've discussed this in the car at some point, that it does actually work out significantly cheaper a lot of the time.
Yeah.
If you can
Works
afford to
out-
do it.
Works out about £100 cheaper
Oh yeah.
for what I was gonna go for. $30 zone. the lowest I've been on fuel. Of attack, never mind. Fine. Remember there being mountains in Sheffield?
Oh yeah, the mountains of Sheffield. Oh yeah.
I remember going up here before, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't that dreadful Ivco truck that I all. Come on. Still delivering ores.
What's that, sorry?
Iron ore.
Iron ore.
Coal ore.
That's interesting. Just reset the economy and all my top jobs are now important deliveries.
What's the
toppest of the top? Amsterdam to Kiel. About €10,000.
Where's Kiel?
Germany. There's a big canal there, Kiel Canal. Lets you cut across Denmark, basically. If you're wanting to go into the Baltic Sea. I want to say Baltic Sea. Could be wrong. I've got a light wee ventilation shaft from Glasgow to Duisburg. Some more of the classic low bed semi-trailers as well. How much longer do you have to go? On your delivery?
I have 9 miles or roughly 2 hours.
10 miles? I must have misheard that.
69 miles or 2
sorry.
hours.
Apologies.
That's okay. I can never get the microphone in the right place.
Need to buy one of those desk mics, Blue Yeti or something like that.
Yeah, for lots of manola.
Lots of manola, indeed. Well, all the money that you're saving on not buying a contract, there you go.
Not buying a contract?
Or not doing an early upgrade is really what I meant to say.
Oh, right, okay. Well, yeah, I guess.
I actually dropped my own, since we're in downtown at the moment, I actually dropped my own contract down to £11 a month. It's quite, I can't remember if I told you that already.
Surprised they let you downgrade.
Well, I'm on a rolling month-to-month contract and I have been since 2012 or something.
That's probably... What's your, what'd you get from that?
600 minutes, unlimited text, and a gig of data, if I remember correctly. You're on the all-you-can-eat data, aren't you?
Yeah, all you can eat everything. Although, the guy was saying, because of their fair use policy, they can only give me 4 gig this time.
What?
I was like, yeah.
Fair? Who are you with? Virgin?
Yeah.
Switch to 3. Honestly, like... I have nothing... They're not perfect, but they're very good.
Yeah.
Like, the reason I went with them way back in 2010, or before that anyway, was because when I was shopping around and asked them, because they had the one plan, as it was called then, and that was one of the few people that were saying, unlimited data, although there was a few that were saying that. And I was like, alright, okay, unlimited data, what does that really mean? And the guy was like, it means unlimited. I'm like, yeah, I know, right, okay, fair enough. But what's the fair use policy? Right, we don't have one. It's like, no, really. It's like, well, within reason, within reason, unlimited is unlimited. We're not going to say it's really, a gigabyte or 4 gigabytes or 500 megabytes, as some places were saying. It's like, well, what can you do? What can you do with that? What about tethering? Because back then, everyone else wanted to charge you for tethering. They're like, no, you can tether as much as you want. We would encourage you to. Quite happy for you to do that. Because they're quite. At least at that point, they were making a big deal over, they were investing in the network and capacity and so forth. So, I'm trying to remember who it was I talked to. Whether it was either Vodafone. I think it was Vodafone. Don't think it was Virgin Media. I went and talked to one of the guys there. It was like the complete opposite experience. I can't remember if I've told you this story before. I was saying to him, right, what's the data? And they're like, well, we can offer you, like 250 megabytes or 500 megabytes, but that's probably more than you're going to need. I'm like, I'm a fairly tech savvy user, I like to use a lot of data. Like, well, you can get more packages, you get higher packages, but they're more expensive. Okay. And then we got into talking about tethering. He was like, yeah, no, you don't really want to tether. It's not good. It uses a lot more data. I'm like, what do you mean it uses a lot more data? He was like, well, the BBC News website. I was like, yeah. He's like, well, if you tether, that's going to use like hundreds of megabytes of data just to load the front page. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, because it's a bigger screen. It's like hundreds more megabytes. I'm like, no, it's not. What was worse is this guy had a degree in electrical and electromechanical engineering from Robert Gordon University, Heriot Watt, somewhere like that. Like, I mean, that's the degree that Chris has done, and Graham and Kenny and so forth. And I know they've done a lot of comms in their degree. They did it at Strathclyde, fair enough, but they did a good amount of communications data. So he has done communications. Either he was lying blatantly to me, or I mean, there's a small amount of truth to what he says. It's more valid now than it was back then, where a lot more sites are offering more optimized mobile versions of websites. But like the differences aren't in the hundreds of megabytes, or at least not as stark as he was making it. He was kind of trying to imply, well, you load the BBC News website a couple of times and that's you through your data allowance if you tether.
Just the front page.
Just the front page, I know, right?
Front page and click a link and that's you.
Mm-hmm.
No more for you.
Needless to say, I didn't go with Vodafone that day for some reason.
No, it seems so. The word buffet like.
I'm not one to promote people. I don't like advertising. When I'm advertised to, and I don't like particularly promoting companies when they've got marketing budgets of millions to do this. But when someone does give me a good service, I will happily say, look, these guys have given me a good service, and 3 have in terms of data and so forth. I've told you about the roaming thing that they have, where when I was in the States recently, it didn't cost me anything to phone home because it just worked off my own home allowance.
Yeah,
which is very handy.
That's pretty good with it, because that means you just don't have to worry about that, and that's a big thing with going abroad. You have to be so careful with mobile data.
Just turn your phone off, or not even just data. I mean, someone phoning you can cost you an arm and a leg. Never mind you phoning someone phoning you. So, I mean, for the peace of mind point of view, I mean, that's why I used to go for the unlimited data. Is just because I knew I would be using a lot, particularly with uni and stuff. Because I don't know, campus wireless wasn't as good back then, or something like that. Surprisingly enough, or it was difficult to get onto because of credentials or VPN or something. So I was like, well, for the sake of peace of mind, I'll get the get that all you can eat data. But I've been using less and less data on my phone now because I'm at home more, or some places where I can use Wi-Fi that's even more ubiquitous now, if that's even possible given the saturation. So I occasionally use more than a gig of data, but it's so rare that for me. So
yeah,
sorry, Karen.
You average a month about a gigabyte of data, so
Yeah.
You really don't need unlimited. So
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, sure. Let's switch sim only and buy a phone.
Yeah, quite right. I would seriously like. I mean, I know you're capable of doing research yourself, so I'm not going to push it too hard. But I would have a look at what three could offer you. I don't know. I mean, they occasionally phone me up and saying, "Oh, do your family or friends want any phones?" I usually either say no or I don't have any family or friends. Um, the best one, as ever, is saying to them, not people you already have an existing relationship with, but oh, we're phoning up from Talk Talk. Would you like a phone? No, I don't actually. I don't have a computer and I don't have a phone. That really confuses them. Um, but yeah, give them a look. I mean, £11 a month rolling isn't bad. Oh, actually, I tell a lie. It's not rolling. I'm no longer rolling. I took a 12-month contract to save £36 over the course of the year because it's £3 more expensive if you take it rolling.
More expensive rolling is just so you can get out of it anytime.
Yeah, but realistically speaking, I'm not going to be changing.
Fair enough.
I mean, you can upgrade. Obviously, they're happy for you to go into a higher contract, but you can't downgrade or leave in that time. I mean, if they do something so egregious that they've effectively broken their agreement, then that's different. But I don't see them being suddenly terrible in the next 12 months. But I'm down from paying about £28 a month to 11. This must be really boring for everyone watching. I've been sitting at the menu screen talking about like how much I'm paying per month on my phone contract. Start
Just
talking about
parking up.
insurance next. No, I'm not blaming you at all. I'm just like, of all the things I could choose to talk about, of all the things like in the news or game related, I talk about phone. But it's actually like I consider it a slight service to people. Like I have this discussion with people occasionally, and that's why I think I've had it with you before. I do say to people like, look at buying a sim only contract. Okay, it's boring and it's not that exciting to discuss, but like you'll end up saving a lot of money. And
Yeah.
you get the flexibility with it as well if you go for a rolling contract. So it really changes around the balance of power a bit. Instead of you locking yourself into a provider for 24 months as contracts are now, you basically give yourself, the liberty to cancel or choose different or what have you, which I quite like.
Really messing this up. I've forgotten how to park.
Don't worry. Just remember, look backwards, point the wheel in the direction you want the back end to go, take it slow, and chase it round.
A particularly difficult parking lot.
It is or it isn't.
It's not. It's loads of space and I'm the only one here and I'm making a complete mess of it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all.
Worried.
Okay, well.
Worried for my own future in trucking, like. Slow.
If all the crashes didn't stop you, then a little bit of delay in parking isn't going to stop you either.
How long do I even have left? I have 7 hours left, so.
Yeah, you'll probably.
Oh no! It's slow, Scania. Slow. I'm on. Look, can I just leave it here? I don't know what difference it makes if I put it over there. On. Oh.
Take your time.
Okay, this looks good. Don't mess it up. Come on, that's in. Oh, that's the best job I've ever done, and it's saying no.
Well, if it's no, it's no. You must be close though.
His zone. Come on. I want to take a screenshot of this, but oh. Seriously, game? Am I in the right place?
Maybe you're not far back enough?
Don't actually. Just reversing back. There's actually nothing. I'm not even outside of the lines. What's the screenshot button?
F12. And you've reversed into it, not, you know, gone forward.
Oh, right, okay. I've done it now, never mind. There was just a weird hitbox or detection zone for the front of the truck.
Right.
Like an idiot. Good work, though.
Alright.
Level 4. Did you level up again, I'm guessing?
I have, yeah, so I didn't put the point in yet. Are we going long distance again?
Yeah, why not? Unless you want to take something else.
Just having a quick look. The only other one would be just-in-time delivery level 2, but I think I think extra distance is the way to go, given how fond we are of parking. So are you up to level 3 in that now? Long distance.
I am, yes.
Cool. Right, I'm going to reset the economy to get better jobs. Well, actually, what are your jobs at the moment? You'll probably have to reset it anyway.
My best one.
Mm-hmm.
They actually look okay. Swansea to Calais.
How much?
9 grand.
Yeah, you should be getting more than that. I'll have a quick look and see if there's a Cardiff one to Calais that would do it. Felixstowe. I don't have one to Calais anyway. Shall we both reset and see what we get?
Okay.
There we go. Remember to put it back to 0 once it's been reset. Yeah, well, I'm getting an extra from 10 grand. My top one is now 15 grand, so it's a small difference. Just log back into the online version. It's where the snowball starts accumulating more snow. Or words to that effect.
Is that mine? So do you change to 0 and then quit the game? or yeah, you do it.
Right. You've had the reset indicator come up saying your truck's been reparked and job cancelled and stuff. Yeah.
No, I haven't done anything yet.
Right. You open up the console. You know, press up till you get GeForce Economy Reset 1. Press Enter. Then go back to the profile screen so that your current profile is unloaded. Go to select the profile again. So reload the profile. It should then tell you your truck has been parked. You get a wee pop-up in the middle of the screen that you have to dismiss. Press OK to. Now sometimes if you're playing online, it takes like 2 cycles of that going to the profile screen and back for it to actually take effect. I think it's due to one being online and in the game world or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But once you get that dialogue, then you can open up the console again, do economy reset 0, hit enter to make sure that's applied. Then you can either do the profile cycling again or quit the game and come back online.
Yeah, it worked. So what should it be set at? Should be set at
0 most all the time, except for when you're actually resetting it.
Okay, cool. So my best one is London to Zurich, which is 15 grand.
Sounds about right.
Locked a few new places as well.
Really? That's quite good.
Destinations: Luxembourg, Poznan, Zurich.
Cool. Well, I've not got London to Zurich, unfortunately. I've got Glasgow to Kiel, London to Stuttgart, Rotterdam to Geneva, or Genève, Glasgow, Plymouth. I'll let you get logged back in and stuff first.
No, I'm logged in. I'm just...
Oh, okay. Well, what's your first page of jobs? Any good ones?
London to Zurich, Amsterdam to Poznan, Aberdeen to Cambridge, Aberdeen to Luxembourg.
Aberdeen to Cambridge. And Aberdeen to what? Sorry, Luxembourg.
Yeah.
I've got Aberdeen to Luxembourg as well for 14.3 grand.
Yeah, same. What are you delivering?
I'm going from NBFC, delivering a ventilation shaft to sand builders.
To...
Sand builders.
Okay. A reservoir tank from NBFC.
Okay, shall we take that one?
Yeah, that sounds good. It's a high priority for me. So.
Yeah. All these ones are for me as well. Actually, the first couple of pages are now, so that's upgraded. Oh, there's an entirely pink truck here. Are you seeing this pink truck? If you look to the right.
I'm just loading in.
I think I might have found another contender for the screenshot of today.
I'm offline again.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd logged back in once you'd reset the economy back to 0.
So, did you say there's a way to log in?
I don't know if there is. I've not yet found that. That is a pink lorry right there. And he's gone.
Oh, I missed. Pink lorry.
Yep.
So you can really customize like the color and all that. Then I'm guessing.
Mhm. Oh, absolutely. Paint jobs, everything.
Well, I have a brown Scania too.
I've got a Volvo, so we must have different trucks. Right. I'm en route. Just leaving the depot here.
I'm just behind you.
Yeah. I'll keep going. We drive on the left-hand side of the road, don't we? Yes, we do. So this should be a fairly profitable one as long as we're careful about it, he said, charging out of town. riding up on the pavement slightly. I'm in 9th gear already, haven't even left the city. Speed camera's coming up, watch yourself. It's a 30, so I'm slowing right down. I'm just passing a Scania dealer, which I apparently haven't discovered. 30 miles an hour, past the speed camera. I must be past it now. I'm in the tunnel.
Be past it now.
Okay, so we've got time remaining 47 hours, ventilation staff, blah blah blah, Sunday.
Is that a joke?
What's that?
I was past it and then I started accelerating and then it found me.
Yeah, that's what happened to me last one. €550. What fun.
Broken you.
Well, at least you've got good acceleration. Oh, well, I don't know if you do, because I'm 4 tons of cargo. You're doing a reservoir, aren't you? So.
Yeah, 11 ton.
Yeah. Cheap twice. Well, I'm already like 70 miles an hour, and I just turned onto this road. So, yeah, you do fly a bit with the thing, mate. Mind you, see, I'd actually rather not speed going quite so quickly on this bendy road. Right. So I'm 786 miles away. How far away are you?
790.
Alright, cool. You're still on my local players list somehow. Even though I'm apparently... Oh, are you going to a different place? Maybe that's why. But these will be slightly longer deliveries, so... You know...
Yeah.
Keep up the concentration, I guess. This road is, strictly speaking, a 40, but 70 is also good.
Any cameras you see as well?
Yeah, where did we leave from? Aberdeen?
Yeah.
I don't think there are any cameras, but there are some bendy roads. Like, there are some bends that I would very much recommend not taking at 70 miles an hour, if you recall. First time I ever crashed. Way up to Aberdeen at night. Very pretty though.
Raining on my screen. So.
Well, I wonder why you've always got different weather than I have. I mean, clearly it's not synchronized across the server, but it's interesting. I mean,
Quite heavy rain actually.
I presume they could synchronize it. I mean, I don't think it wouldn't be inconceivable to not have it synchronized, but anyway. Oh, you know, the actual van, the car that I drive.
Yeah.
Did I tell you what the little section in the dashboard is? You know that I keep like the mints in. Did I tell you what that was
No,
for?
you didn't tell me. No.
I think according to the manual, it's for a CB radio, in theory.
Christian Broadcast Radio.
I think it's Citizen or something like that. I don't know what CB radio stands for actually. I actually used to know. But yeah, private, you know, like what truckers use, 10-4, Good Buddy and all that.
Oh, cool. So you're installing one and convoying with the big rigs then?
Oh yeah, in my van. Citizen's band radio, that's it. You're no longer on my list of local players.
Yeah, I'm falling behind a little bit. I don't want to take these too fast.
No, fair enough. I'm doing about 65 around most of these. 60, 65. I'm 736 miles away.
744.
Yeah, it's actually not that far apart, I don't think. I'm just passing a little service station. Road has stopped twisting a little bit.
Also shout if you pass any trucks, because I'm very often in the other lane.
Yeah, I was kind of being very, very generous with my use of the road. Generous to myself, not to any other road users. I'm gonna slow down a little bit here because I'm doing close to 80. I'm just trying to get some bends. Not big bends, right enough. Big bends, isn't that clock down in London? But yeah, 70 miles an hour seems way more than enough. Oh, coming up to T junction. Have you passed the service station, I take it?
Yeah, a couple of minutes ago.
Right, got a local player, Ultra Wolf, 500 meters away.
I'm gonna have to stick to my lane.
Oh right, it's not a T junction, it's actually a motorway coming up. Yeah, they've disappeared, so we're good. Oh, he's reappeared. He's going to disappear again. Pretty sure. Yep, there he goes. Okay, on the motorway. And Costello has appeared. And that Opa guy again. I'm sure we've seen him before. He's on the other side of the motorway, so don't worry about it too much. I'm on the M90. Is that the fourth bridge I see in the distance? Could be. Shout when you're on the motorway.
Yeah, it's me just on there.
Okay, you're pretty close behind. I mean, well, clearly you are if you're on the local players list. I'm catching up to this Ultra Wolf guy as well. Or I was. Oh, we're going to go over the fourth bridge, or what I presume is the fourth bridge. Don't think I've been over this before in this game. Yeah. Oh, speed cameras. What speed are we doing? 50. Okay, let's actually make it 50 then. Don't see the speed camera though. I've hit my whatchamacallit. Okay, let's stay in the middle here. Stay in the middle, Chief. Stay in the middle. Ah, there's the speed camera. Right at the end of the bridge. Just if you want to kind of speed across the bridge, it's right, as I say, right at the end. There may have been others along the way, I didn't see any though. Catching up on this Ultra Wolf guy, I can now see him in the distance. Oh, he's turning off to the services, so shall pass him, no bother. I wonder if this is long enough that in theory we'll have to take a rest stop. Let's have a look at this.
There's 26 hours on mine, so
To
probably.
the next rest stop. Yeah, but that includes a ferry, which is an implicit rest stop, so we probably shouldn't. Shout when you pass that service station. Turning onto another motorway here.
It says next rest stop in 11 hours.
Yeah. I think we'll get to the ferry before then in any case, so shouldn't be a problem. Onto the M8. Took that bend at 65 miles an hour for reference.
I will not be doing that.
Either that or it was slower than that and I got up to 65 miles an hour quite quickly. Which is in theory possible. Oh, more speed cameras. And it's dropped to 50 just before the speed camera. Oh, that was a very quick, very rapid appearance of that speed camera past that side just after you get on the M8, so watch yourself. 50 miles an hour it drops to as well, because you are doing 60, it drops to 50 and then within a few meters it's the speed camera. Clever girl, as they say in Jurassic Park. you say, what did you say your ETA was?
25 hours, 44 minutes.
Oh yeah, mine's 25 or 25 hours. This guy just pulled onto the motorway right in front of me. I mean, not so much that he was in danger of being crashed into by me or anything, but yeah, he had the confidence to just go for it. I mean, I suppose he's not pulling a trailer, so it's fair enough. He's
One
getting
of
off the
them
motorway, so.
own truck guys.
Yeah.
Or he's just left his trailer somewhere, I don't know.
Oh, he's reversing for some reason. Anyway. Wind farm in the distance. What fun. So you're enjoying your experience with Euro Truck Simulator then? Overall, after having put some hours into it now?
No, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's relaxing. Well, mostly relaxing.
Mostly, yeah. When it's working. And you're not having to park.
Yeah. But apart from that, I think it'll be good when we get a proper convoy going.
Yeah, if that ever happens. I mean, hopefully Gavin will actually watch a stream.
Oh, he didn't seem too keen on it the other night.
He seemed kind of
Really?
incredulous.
Kinda just batting away every mention of the game. But
He wasn't batting away every mention of it. He was just like, seriously? Are you? Is that? Do you really play that? I shouldn't do impressions of Gavin because he might watch these VODs. So I won't.
he'll never watch them.
You say that with such confidence, but he might.
Yeah, I bet I'll get bored of the first bit and then skip to that exact bit where you're doing an impression of it. Then
Sod's law. I'll probably make a highlight of it, just so it's easier. What that in fairness wasn't my full impression, as you know.
yeah, I do actually.
You'll have
Quite a
to.
tame attempt.
Yeah. This is the switchback, just at what's it, Dunfermline? Not Dunfermline. Somewhere like Dunblane. And there's a local
Double the
player
speed
as well. Don't come over to my side of the road flashing your lights at me, boyo. Jeez. So yeah, I would slow down.
What is a reservoir tank? Is it full of water?
It will be. You're probably transporting it empty though.
What if I need a cool drink?
Well, good question. I want to know what noises those are my truck are making. This is the switchback where you were saying, "Come on!" Like I don't know if I'm gonna make it up this hill.
Oh
And then you're like,
Jesus!
did he get you?
No. I was
close
fairly
enough.
on that side of the road though.
I told you he was coming.
I didn't expect him to be coming that quickly.
You're
God.
not that far behind me. Did you scare him as well, at least?
Oh, I must have scared him.
Oh god.
I turned the corner and he was flying down and
Actually, yeah, this is when this was the point at which I think you were saying I don't know where this speed's coming from, and I was having all those near misses because I might have been on the wrong side of the road.
yeah. Yes, this seems familiar actually. Come on, speed.
Speed 4 Euro Truck Simulator version.
Yeah, I think it'd be difficult to convince Vin Diesel to do films, but well, maybe not actually. He's in
Vin
everything.
Diesel? It's
Vin
Keanu
Diesel.
Reeves who was in the original ones.
Hold on.
Speed movies.
Oh, we're talking about speed.
We're talking about Speed. Sandra Bullock, Keanu Reeves, Dennis Hopper.
Sorry, I don't know why. I thought you said Fast and Furious.
Fast. Right, fair enough. It's
You know,
fast, speed, yeah, similar.
You know.
I see what you mean.
Or maybe I just am obsessed with Vin Diesel. I don't know either one.
Vin Diesel's a cool guy. He plays Dungeons and Dragons.
Does he?
Yeah.
Probably just says that though.
Nah, I think he actually. I mean, who would say they play Dungeons and Dragons if they didn't actually play Dungeons and Dragons?
Hipsters.
True. I don't think Vin Diesel's like terribly desperate for the hipster cred. Well, this is a really tight car. I keep forgetting that.
Did you see there is a Hitman movie coming out?
I may have or may not have. It rings vague bells.
Did you ever play the Hitman games?
I have played the Hitman games, not extensively though. I kind of get bored of them.
Yeah, I got bored of it as well. I just couldn't be bored doing it stealthily. That man is not built for stealth games.
No, Sam Fisher is not built for stealth games in the Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
He resembles a tactically shaved bear. He is covered in green glowing lights, and he's the most stealthy man in the world.
Carries several assault rifles.
Yeah, I don't believe it for some reason. I don't like. It's interesting. I do like stealthy planning, not slow paced, but you know, use your brains rather than blast everything that moves type games. Now this is where I had this crash that's where someone came onto the other side of the road, didn't I? And there's also a speed camera up here somewhere. But I don't know why Splinter Cell was never really my kind of game, I have to say. I don't know about you. Speed camera, there we go.
No, stealth games aren't really my sort of thing. So.
Fair enough.
I have played them though.
Uh-huh.
I always seem to fail them whenever I get seen by a camera, so.
Yeah, some of them are good. Some of them are good, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Splinter Cell never really did it for me.
But yeah, there's a Hitman game, and the guy, the advert doesn't look anything like Hitman in the video game.
Who's playing him? Ryan Reynolds or someone?
No, I don't know who it is, but he doesn't look like him, and then I was sort of disappointed. I mean, you can kind of get away with it so far as you're kind of bald and you have a barcode on the back of your head and you're wearing a suit with a red tie.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised they didn't get Bryan Cranston to play him.
Yeah, that would have been something. Though I don't know if they could have done with the beard and the glasses.
No, I mean, I think he's done with Breaking Bad now, so he can probably.
No, Bryan Cranston has to stick to what he's done before, so he's going to be Hal from Malcolm in the Middle.
Say, yeah. It's a slight.
As Hitman. Yeah, that's what it was like. I couldn't watch Breaking Bad because I just had him stuck in my head as this idiot from Malcolm in the Middle. And it was like, yeah, well, I can't watch that because he's not that kind of guy. But then people explained to me the concept of acting. Now I know people can play more than one role.
It's true. I've just taken the ferry incidentally. How close are you?
I'm 562 miles away still. I think I'm just coming into the town with the ferry, so.
Cool. Watch the speed camera in there. I'll take it fairly slowly. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll stick to the speed limit.
Something you don't hear every day.
Yeah. Well, just till you get on the ferry anyway. It's a fairly short haul once you pass the roundabouts.
How many speed cameras are there?
Just one in that town.
No, that's fine. Oh, I went the wrong way.
I'm already speeding. Well, that promise lasted long.
Bed of this image of really cold water, and I really want some now. It starts to get very parched very quickly.
It's persuasive, isn't it? I've actually been taking a course in subliminal messaging.
Just after you say, not one for advertising, but Evian.
Yeah. Not one for advertising, but really cold water out the fridge. It's quite nice. Nothing quite like it.
How much are you selling it for?
I'm actually quite thirsty myself, so I'm going to go. I can't, you know. I could park and get some. Or do I want to keep going? Are you at the ferry yet?
Yeah, I'm just about to board.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll pull off and go get some water. I mean, I still have my tea.
Get me some.
Some tea?
Yeah. Embark. Okay, I'll see if I can catch up to you.
I'm sure you will. By the time I get some water. Just leaving the hazards on.
Where have you parked?
Just at the side of the road, just outside of the place where you exit the terminal once it gets up to about a 50. Fun times. It's all the bacon in the pasta that I had.
Yeah, I just had a pizza from Papa John's, so best pizza made. Boy, I just getting out
Best
there.
pizza but one. Again, you know, I don't really know why we're arguing to promote what are probably fairly similar processes and pizza qualities. But
Well, similar, but Papa John gets it right. Get off!
what happened there?
Oh, that was my bad.
Any
You drive
damage?
on the other side of the road. God damn it. 30. Oh.
How much damage?
30.
30 damage. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh dear. You remember you drive on the right hand side of the road?
Yeah, I know, I do know. But he was kind of in the middle anyway. I would have crashed either way. No, I made a decision. I stuck left and he stuck middle, so.
Are you
Kinda his
continuing
fault.
on or are we abandoning ship?
No, I teleported to city, so the employer will upgrade my.
Was it 30 damage to your cargo or 30 damage to your...
No, it's 9% damage to the.
Oh right, oh that's manageable. It's not ideal, but... How far away are you now?
Prepared. I am 236 miles.
Okay, so that's... I'm 224 miles, so...
No, I'm 214 now. I somehow skipped out 20 miles there.
Ah, nice.
Right
You'll
side.
probably be in Amsterdam then, presumably. Oh, there's going to be speed cameras nearby, I think.
Oh, that's a red light. That's a green light. Oh, I think.
It is, but... Yeah. It's experience is the best teacher. Oh, speeding offence! I knew there was a camera nearby. I knew there was a camera nearby. Take my mind off the ball for... I mean, I wasn't even properly speeding. How far away now? I'm 210.
213. I got stuck at a red light.
Right, okay.
You're my local players, so it's probably when I get onto the motorway I'll see you.
Yeah.
Probably see you driving by on the motorway. E10.
I've disappeared off your local players. Yeah. It's turning to A1. I'll stick to the speed limit so you get caught up. That's unfortunate. As I say, hopefully it wouldn't have too big a detrimental effect on your delivery.
A lesson learned.
Yeah.
Never trust the land European. Ever.
Much. How far away are you now?
206.
What's your speed?
60.
Okay.
1.
Alright. Well, I'm sticking to 50 at the moment, so you should be catching up with me at some point soon. Oh, someone else on my local players list. Faust. Oh, another player as well. Interesting. I've just turned on to the A50.
Turn just up ahead.
I'm pretty sure that guy was on two wheels on the other side of the motorway. Could be wrong. Just about to cross a river, I think. Ah, you're on my local players list. Shout when you see me and I'll hit the gas.
I thought I would have seen you by now. Not on my local players anymore.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Oh, you kind of keep appearing and disappearing. What speed are you going? You faster than 50?
5.
Okay. I mean, you seem to be getting closer, although you're still appearing and disappearing.
Oh, I think I see.
Did I just disappear around a bend for you?
Yeah.
I thought I might have seen you or something.
Yeah, I see you.
Alright, hitting the gas. Let's get this convoy going.
That's one way to catch up.
Yeah. If you could do it without the damage, that would be better.
Yeah.
Oh, you're quite close behind me.
Yeah. How fast are you going?
75? How fast are you going?
Yeah, about 75. Or the intermittent lag stops you. It's quite terrifying actually.
Yeah, it would be.
Barreling down the motorway.
Oh yes.
Know where we are.
We're in Europe. We're on the A73.
Everywhere in this game in Europe.
Well, yes. We're on continental Europe. We're in probably in the Low Countries somewhere. Somewhere.
How fast are you going now?
83.
Pulling away from me and I'm doing 80, so.
Must go faster, as Jeff Goldblum says. 84.
No, trying to go 81. There we go, got it. Come on.
85. Slight bend here.
Massive crash.
Never.
Reservoir tanks and ventilation shaft everywhere.
That little S curve slowed me down to 80. There's a small dip on the other side, so we might get back to 85 maybe, 85, 86 even. 86, 87 I'm going? Yes, I feel like an auctioneer here. Any advance on 87, 87, 87, 87, 87 going once, 87 going once. Once over here with the gentleman in the red shirt. 86, 86. Previous bit of 86.
How much fuel you got?
Enough. I'm not gonna have to refuel. I can't. I've got enough. I've got 462 litres, enough for 582 miles, and there's a truck on the other side of the road. Another truck as well.
Hey, horn, he honks me.
Oh, we're turning off here by the way, so you might want to slow down a little bit.
What's that? I can't hear you over all this speed. Running out of fuel.
We've only got 90 miles to go, you should have enough. I'm slowing down here, actually. Taking it 66 miles an hour, that seems to be... Yeah, that's not a problem. Dare I ask how fast you took it? Or are taking it?
About the same.
Okay, cool. Pedal to the metal. Crossing another border.
Fading into the horizon.
Into Germany, out of Germany, into Belgium. Into Belgium, maybe? Oh, turning off the motorway here. Oh, there's 2 trucks up ahead. Onto the motorway. Oh, I'm slowing down. Because I wasn't entirely sure what I was doing here. Okay, we're off. Onto a smaller road.
Oh jeez! Oh god! That was like a mirage to me. I couldn't quite see where I was going. Like it sort of faded into the. Oh man, that was
Please
weird.
tell me there's no more damage.
No, we're good. I didn't see it was going down. I thought it was going uphill.
What the heck is going on here? Why is there a truck off the road? I'm slightly concerned here.
Ambushed.
It feels like an ambush.
Like some kind of graveyard or something.
Yeah, that was slightly Twilight Zone right there. These lights are flashing, but the barrier's not down here.
Oh, you're stopping!
I am stopping. How much damage did that cause?
So sorry.
It's alright.
Oh, my bad.
How much did it cause you? It's only 1% for me, so don't worry.
No, it's yeah, not enough.
I was just didn't want, like, you know, the thing that you had before with the invisible barriers. I didn't want to suddenly hit those. Sorry, I should have said.
That's okay. Good.
We're good. Only 1%
Long
damage.
way of fence. What?
You on the other side of the road?
Oh, I don't even know at this point. I've been fined from pockets I didn't even have.
Well, we're 55 miles away, so if we can avoid more fines, we're golden. Oh, sugar! Jeez. Took a sip from my mug, put it back down on the desk. Didn't really look where I put it down because I was checking the stream for chat. Put it down on my mouse, which made me look up into the ceiling just at this bend. Couldn't see where the hell I was going. Couldn't figure out what my camera key was. Couldn't figure out which keyboard I wanted to try and use to actually try it, you know, rather than remember what it was on the wheel. Oh, that was scary. That was a scary, like, half a second.
That happens like often when people are actually trucking, like their neck just gets stuck looking at the ceiling.
Yes. Sorry, in chat there's Twitch support page. Hello, I'm from Twitch Support and we've noticed that you have a problem with your account. Yes. I don't often swear on stream, but get stuffed.
How fast are you going, just out of interest?
70 miles an hour. And I'm
They're
also
probably
telling...
going faster than you, which is why I'm...
You're going faster than... Oh, right, I'll speed up then. Oh, jeez. Narrow here. Yeah. Don't know why people waste their time fishing. I mean, like, it's not even like I've got, like, turbo. I've not got any details. Like, I have some loyal followers, which I'm very happy about. I'll give another shout out to Cherry Crunch 23 at this point. He's been very loyal, as have yourself and Chris and Gavin and so forth. But like, seriously, why would you fish my account? I'm playing Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm not even a like Dota or League of Legends player, and I was on 2 wheels there. That was scary.
I have an engine malfunction and like no fuel.
Do you actually have no fuel? How much fuel do you have?
Well,
'Cause
the
I can
bar
s-
is
I'm slowing down,
more
by the
or
way.
less
I'm
not
slowing
there.
down quite a lot here.
I'm not near you.
Snaking. Oh. The road gets very snaky in here. Where we are here in Luxembourg. I'm 3 miles away, so hopefully you've got enough fuel to make it 3 miles or so. I think you're about 10 miles further on than me, possibly. There's a lot of people near here. Luxembourg discovered. Lots of people here, by the way, and red lights and stuff, so...
What the hell?
What happened?
I hit a curb going about 30 miles an hour and my truck flipped.
Your truck flipped? Oh no.
What?
Also,
Just drive slightly back out of Luxembourg, you'll see me on my side.
oh dear.
Well, no,
How much
can't
damage?
do- 17.
To the cargo?
Ah,
Oh dear.
I don't know how that's possible. I nudged the curb and the truck just jumped into the air
I
and
don't...
flipped. I think
I'm gonna review the stream
flipped
after
opposite way,
this.
so
Because, just as you were saying that, it looked like there was another truck flipping or doing something very strange in a yard, so... I wonder if it was another glitch similar to what happened to me. Sorry, you were saying something while I was
oh, I just like
interrupting you there.
I hit it, then I flipped the other way than you'd expect me to flip.
Yeah. Might have been another glitch.
A lot of people have this service thing. Interesting to see how much I lose for this trip.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a painful amount, unfortunately. I hate to break it to you. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm fudging up the parking. So... there's that. Good work. Well, for my 1.4% damage penalty, I lost 75 XP and 830 euros. So,
Fuck me.
good luck you. How far do you have to go?
No, I'm just trying to park. Just
Okay. Dry milk, 19 tons. Large tubes, 22 tons. Oh dear. Fertilizer. Sawdust pals? Okay. Wonder if that's MDF.
What? Cargo just like exploded everywhere and I got hit by a box.
Really?
Took 1% damage to my engine, yeah.
What were you delivering?
I was just trying to park and then the
It exploded?
box just flew out somewhere.
Alright. I didn't think there were any explosions in Euro Truck Simulator 2.
It wasn't really an explosion, it was sort of a physics glitch.
Alright.
Okay, we're good. I got a tolerable. I got XP for that. And money.
Actually got XP.
Okay, so I got minus 10,000 for damage,
Oh.
900 XP, but I got some, so.
That's good, I guess.
I mean, it is tolerable, that's probably the word you could use. Tolerable from my point of view, probably not the employer having to pay thousands of pounds in repairs twice.
Oh dear.
Twice in one job.
You want to do another or switch it up?
I think I'm going to leave it there. Quite tired just now, so.
Fair enough. It's unfortunate that was particularly that second bit of damage.
Yeah, that was just unnecessary with the game. I mean, yeah, fair enough, I messed up, but you don't have to just flip me for no reason.
I do wonder if it's related to something that was happening in the town, 'cause it was fairly similar to or there was something happening at the same time. Oh, I will link you to the highlights from the previous session of the crash and so forth as well. I'm just going to reset my economy before I leave, before I forget. Or not, it would seem. Try that again. That's better. Okay, well, if you have been watching all this trucking, thank you.